What's up, crackheads, fragrance lovers, and friends? My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're someone that is into smelling good, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some fragrances that are new to my collection. I actually should do like a part 2 for this particular video topic, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit everything in this one video without it being really long. So if I feel like it's gonna go too long, I'm just gonna make a part 2, because baby. First one I am so excited to talk to you guys about. I actually talked about this on my TikTok, I've talked about it on Instagram, and now I'm here on YouTube with it, honey. It is just that good. It is from the house of Andrea Maack, and this is what the bottle looks like. This is called Supernova. Now this fragrance was released probably about 3 weeks ago, but I just got it in my collection last week, and honey, I could not put this fragrance down. I actually wore it yesterday to the Spray It Loud and Proud event. If you guys are not familiar with Truvalia, I believe her last name is Wallace. She is on all the social media platforms. I don't know, I don't think she's on YouTube though, but she's on TikTok, she's on Instagram. Basically, she has these Spray It Loud and Proud events, and she's been going all across the world: New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, and I went to her Houston event yesterday, of course. And before I get into the fragrances, let me just send a big shout out to all of my, I don't know what to call y'all, Mandy Mob, I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with a name, but all of the people that walked up to me and told me how much y'all love my content, y'all love watching me on YouTube, I thank you, girl. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because a lot of times I be questioning myself. I'm like, am I really reaching people? Do people really like me? The fact that you guys actually come up to me and let me know that you enjoy my content, baby, it gives me so much courage and reassurance, and it just makes me want to go harder. So I just appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. I love y'all. With Supernova, this is an oud scent, but it's like almost like a solar type of molecular type of oud scent. And I don't get a lot of that with my other oud fragrances. Usually, most of the oud fragrances I have in my collection are gonna be either rose and oud, they're gonna be spice and oud, or they're just gonna be really over the top oudy with a bit of a like an animalic type of smell to it. Definitely not like the type of fragrances that I would pull for all the time. Like, I feel like it has to be super cold for me to really pull those fragrances out and wear them. And I would have to be going to an open space event like I went to yesterday, and I felt like wearing Supernova was really appropriate for that. Not necessarily enclosed like a movie theater or something like that where everybody is on top of each other. That's when I prefer to wear my ouds, especially those heavy ouds. So when I first spray this fragrance, I am met with a very racy, spicy opening, and that is from the cinnamon, the cardamom, and the saffron. So it could be a little intense in the opening for some people, but remember, when notes are in the top like that, as it dries down, which a good dry down could take anywhere from me 30 minutes to 40 minutes, because at the 40-minute point, almost an hour point with this fragrance, that spiciness really tones down in the fragrance. So don't let that fact that it has a very spicy opening deter you from smelling, at least smelling this fragrance. You really need to put it on your skin and let it activate with your skin chemistry, and so you can see how it performs on you. In the middle, there's lavender, there's cypress oil, and there's cedar. Luckily for me, I don't pick up a lot on the lavender because I'm not a big fan of lavender in fragrances. Every now and again I will enjoy a lavender note in a fragrance. So in this fragrance, I feel like the lavender is barely there, but you do pick it up in the dry down. I mostly get the cypress oil and the cedar wood from the middle, the heart of this fragrance. About 20 minutes to 30 minutes after you spray this fragrance, you get those heavy base notes that come up through the fragrance, and that's going to be vetiver, leather, and oud. Now, oftentimes, y'all know I've said this before, leather can come off smelling very synthetic in fragrances, but in this fragrance, it smells amazing, and it is just the perfect combination with the oud. Also in the dry down is when I get hints of the lavender, and this fragrance starts to smell a little sweet. It's a little softer, it's very kind of powdery and solar-esque. Usually when I think of solar scents, I think of sun scents, you know, scents that remind you of being in the sun. I don't know why this fragrance reminds me of being in the sun. I mean, I would say it reminds me of a full moon at night, but that's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? But it just has this very fantasy type of feel to it, very ethereal, very just uplifting, and it's just magical to me. It does something very unique and different on my skin that I don't experience with a lot of my other fragrances, and it's very hard for me to put it into words for you guys. There's just something extremely different about this fragrance that I love it so much. This is an extrait de parfum, so you know that it's gonna last forever. It projects like a beast. I sprayed it on my skin and then I went to bed. Y'all, when I woke up the next day, I could smell this on my skin. Even now, right now, because I did that video probably like 3 days ago, I can still smell this fragrance on like my comforter and like my pillows. It's just crazy. Like every now and again, I will get a whiff of this fragrance and it just smells so good. It smells so good. I have samples of pretty much everything from her collection because I was on a Zoom via Twisted Lily with her, and she was going into detail about how she got into fragrances. She's actually an artist and now a perfumer. So shout out to Twisted Lily for sending me this fragrance. It was gifted. I want to make sure that I mention that to you guys. And if you are interested in purchasing this fragrance, please feel free to use my discount code Amanda10. I will put it here. It's also going to be linked down below in my description box. And go ahead and save yourself some money if you're thinking about buying this fragrance. It's a beautiful oud scent for any time of the year because it has that solar feel, you know, that sun warmth type of feel to it. I can't explain it, but I definitely can see myself pulling for this in the summer as well as fall and winter. It's just a very versatile type of scent. It'll go well with any season, to be honest with you. So yeah, love Supernova. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all have seen me talk about this brand a lot. They are black owned. They are doing their thing when it comes to fragrances, and they actually were at the event yesterday, and I got a chance to meet the owner, Terrence, in person for the first time, and I was super excited about it. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have heard me go on and on and on about Oudh Cake. This is a gorgeous oud scent from Nazar Fragrances, but it's a different spin on an oud. It is very sweet. What is happening with oud right now happened with Cherry, what, 2 years ago? Or was it last year? Y'all know when Cherry was popping. Like, Cherry was that girl, you know, back then. I feel like Oudh is having its moment right now. To be honest with you, a lot of you guys have caught on. Some of y'all were very hesitant in the beginning to, you know, even explore and play with Oudh. Now y'all want everything Oudh, okay? Everything Oudh. So if you have been looking for a gourmand Oudh, then you need to try Oudh Cake by Nazar. Now, there's Oudh in here, okay? Hence the name Oudh Cake, okay? You can't get past the Oudh. But it's a nice Oudh. It's very smooth, you know. It doesn't have that animalic bite that some Ouds have, you know. It doesn't smell barnyard or anything like that. It's very smooth. And y'all, that dessert note just starts to kick in. It smells like a vanilla buttercream icing cake, okay? Not the whipped kind, but the buttercream, okay? Y'all know there is a difference. That whipped cream icing is a little lighter, a little fluffier. It's still sweet, but it's not as sweet as the buttercream icing. That's that icing where you eat it and then you gotta drink a glass of water afterwards. There are so many sweet dessert notes in this fragrance. I had to actually look it up on my phone because the notes that stick out the most to me are gonna be like the pistachio, the cherry, the almond, the rum, you guys. But there are so many other notes in this fragrance. In the top, you get frosting, okay? You get almond, pistachio, pecans, oud, ice cream, hazelnut, and rum. In the middle, you get peach, pear, pineapple, coconut, cherry, whipped cream, marshmallow, and some white floral notes. In the base, you get a bakery note. So that's that cake type of note. You get oud again. You get vanilla bean, tonka bean, benzoin, cacao, and white musk. I feel like I manifested this fragrance, yeah, like seriously, because I have a lot of ouds in my collection, but again, they're like this rose oud combination, saffron and raspberry oud combination, but nothing that has this oud with this extreme dessert combination. That is what I have been wanting because I love gourmands. I feel like for me, this is the best of both worlds. The oud and the gourmand together is just amazing, amazing. This fragrance is available currently right now on the website. I will link everything down below in the description box. It is going for $100. I will leave a link there. It is an affiliated link. You can use it or not use it. It's totally up to you. But it will be down below in the description box. I would highly recommend y'all put y'all nose on this, like honestly. And the fact that it may not be around forever, honey, I'm just saying. Please be a lover of oud. Like, don't get oud cake if you don't like oud, because you can't tiptoe around the oud with this fragrance, right? I'm just saying, okay? I just want to be clear. Yes, it is very gourmand, but it also has oud in it, okay? I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. I have said this before and I will say it again. I love getting gifted fragrances, but that also comes with a little bit of nervousness for me, because the truth of it is I don't fall in love with everything that I am gifted. I just don't. And I know that it costs these brands money to make a product. I'm very well aware of that. So I'm a little bit on pins and needles when I get gifted fragrances. I pray that I love the fragrance, because for me I'm able to be more authentic when I get a fragrance that's gifted and I actually love it, okay? So I'm about to tell you guys about a fragrance that was gifted to me from Argos Fragrances. I have talked about Argos in the past. I absolutely love this brand and their fragrances. Fun fact, I am a lover of Greek mythology. How it happened is my teacher one day in high school started talking about Greek mythology and the Trojan horse and Zeus and Pegasus, and I just watched a movie on Netflix talking about Athena. Like, I'm real big into Greek mythology. I don't know why I love it. It's very intriguing to me, and I absolutely love it. And I love this brand. Their whole theme is based on Greek mythology, and I think it is so genius. So they sent me their newest release called Birth of Venus. Let me just talk about it because I'm still speechless, because I literally just opened this up today and smelled it for the first time. And I'm wearing it right now. This is what the bottle looks like. Beautiful presentation. I mean, come on. And it has my name on it. Like, what? What? Yes. At the bottom. This is not my name. This is my name. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has my name on it. Now, in the top, you're gonna get hit with a lot of fruity notes. And I'm not the biggest fan of fruity fragrances. Rarely do y'all hear me talk about fruity fragrances. I just feel like sometimes when fruity notes are added into fragrances, if it's not done right, it could just smell very synthetic to me. And so because of that, I usually don't go for them. And then on top of that, I'm not a fruity type of girl either. So, but in the top with this fragrance, you get bergamot, you get peach, orange, grapefruit, osmanthus, and lavender. In the heart of the fragrance, you get narcissus, jasmine, tuberose, violet, iris, raspberry, rose, and chocolate. Shall I keep going? In the base, you're gonna get amber, vetiver, cedar, labdanum, mysore, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. Y'all, the way I lost it when I first put my nose on this is crazy. Look at this top. Beautiful top. It has a little crystal in the eye. Oh my goodness. God, let me just, it smells great on paper and on skin. I do want to make mention to you guys though, it does spray out like a reddish orange. So make sure you spray this directly on your skin and not on your clothes unless you're wearing something black, okay? But even then, I probably wouldn't do it. But yeah, oh my God. Did I mention this smells great on paper and on skin? Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is so seductive. I mean, it's just calling me. It's seductive and it's just whimsical and it just sweeps you up into a hurricane wind world of peach and sweet orange, not orange blossom, a sweet orange. And then you get this beautiful floral note from the narcissus, and the jasmine and the tuberose is just so well done in this fragrance. Y'all know I don't like tuberose. I just don't. And then you get this, and all of a sudden you start to get this raspberry and chocolate. Have y'all ever had candy, like chocolate candy with the gooey raspberry jelly in the middle? That's this. That is this. Oh my God. Sweet and creamy from the sandalwood. The cashmere wood gives it something soft. The iris gives it something powdery. This fragrance is so befitting of a goddess, Venus. Okay, y'all know in Greek mythology, Venus is known as the goddess of love, beauty, passion, abundance, fertility. Like, she was a very powerful goddess. I'm even caught up in the rapture of Venus right now because she has me enchanted with this fragrance. I am very much enchanted. Baby, she has put a spell on me that I was not ready for. Honey, oh my God, this is beautiful. You know what it reminds me of? Because of that tuberose, it reminds me of the same kind of tuberose that is in Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian. But imagine the type of tuberose. Okay, imagine Good Girl Gone Bad, but it now has this chocolate raspberry note with peach and more sandalwood. Okay, so it's creamier, it's sweeter, it still has that beautiful, sexy, intoxicating tuberose, but it's just better. That's what this is. That is what the Birth of Venus is. It's just better. It's more energy. It's more passion. It is just more. It's more. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Oh, I can speak, y'all. I'm telling you, I've fallen in love with this fragrance so quick it don't even make no sense to me. It doesn't even make sense. Y'all see the juice? Baby, y'all see this juice? Baby, you know with a juice like this, it's no joke. It is no joke. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's so intoxicating. I cannot stop smelling it. I feel like I'm about to break out into a sweat, like I'm getting hot. Woo, baby. The Birth of Venus. It's gorgeous. I said my Argos link is down below in the description. You don't have to use it, but I'm telling you, you're gonna need it. Okay, save some money off on this fragrance, because I can see this fragrance just selling out real fast, because it's everything. I can't stop smelling it, y'all. I just can't. It smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this video because I don't want it to be too long. So make sure you catch that later on during the week. I will upload it. But comment down below if you have tried any of the fragrances that I've mentioned in this video. Let me know what you think about them. Again, they're pretty much all new releases, so but I still like to get you guys feedback, because what I necessarily like, you guys don't like, and plus other people get to read the comments, and it just gives a different perspective to fragrances. So if you smell them, comment down below. Let us know how you like the fragrance or not. If you are into fragrances, please, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you get notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.